At the age of 16, I actually had my son, so I was a teenage mom. Lived in low income areas, for, most of my life. But as a result of having my son, I used that for motivation. So I did finish high school. I also went ahead and, went to college.
Big it up, big it up. Yeah.
All right, welcome to Let's Talk Real with Mel. We are here with Tanika Bland of Memphis, Tennessee, multi-million-dollar real estate producer, and then also owner of Major Pieces Boutique, where you sell items, blouses, pants, dresses, clothes, shoes, and I think you said you have a full-service beauty bar, right?
Yes. We give ladies the full experience.
All right, tell us a little bit about kind of your background, your real estate business, your boutique. Share with us.
Well, was born in Chicago, moved to Memphis when I was about 12 or 13. At the age of 16, I actually had my son, so I was a teenage mom. Lived in low income areas, for, most of my life. But as a result of having my son, I used that for motivation. So I did finish high school. I also went ahead and, went to college. In 2000, I bought my first home. It was right around the corner from my mom's house. So that was a big accomplishment. So that's why affordable housing is very important to me. And that's one of the products that I push a lot in my area is affordable housing because, we need to become homeowners and not renters, not staying renters for the rest of our lives. So we can build equity and, sell that house and move on, or keep that so we can save something for our families.
Good. So you were on top of it. You knew you needed ownership, and you were buying a house. So you bought a house in 2000. And when did you actually get your real estate license?
I got my license in 2008.
2008. Got your license in 2008. And when did you start your boutique? Because you got this is a brick and mortar store.
Exactly. So this year I'll be celebrating 10 years for Major Pieces Boutique. That's a great accomplishment. I started just selling out of my trunk. Meeting people, going to their house, they coming to my house, or we just pulling up at the gas station, just whatever we can do to swap these clothes out. And I started with a very small suite. And as a result, through family and friends that encouraged me to, move up, I got a location, a larger space, and then went to a larger space. And now I'm at a very nice space that's a street front. We have not only the boutique side, but we do have the 4 beauty bars. So we have nail techs there where men and women can come in and get service. We have an esthetician. She does waxing, makeup. We have hairstylists.
Okay, so it's the full show.
Exactly. So we can come in and just be transformed.
Okay, and what was it about that what drove that passion? I'm curious what made you, because people get into businesses for all different reasons. You had some interior motivation that you knew you were going to be successful, but what was it that attracted you to the boutique and the stylish side?
Oh yeah, well, just I grew up around, of course, my parents, they were entrepreneurs, but my godmom, she was a seamstress, and I would watch her, and of course I hate that she didn't make me sit down and learn how to sew, but she was, one of my motivators for fashion. And I just started, I was sold Avon, just a young lady selling Avon, teenager. So I've always, did different things. So it just expanded once I had the opportunity.
Okay. And then it branched into real estate as well. And to be to manage all of that and be a multi-million-dollar producer is pretty impressive. But I'm sure it wasn't always easy like that.
Oh, no, of course, not always easy. And you got to have help. You got to have support. So I do have a good support system as well. And that's why, I'm still learning new techniques to, be organized, to, stay on top of everything because it's still a lot now.
Yeah, we're all a work in progress.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So we still have so much more to do, so much more to go. So where do you see your real estate business going? Like you said, we did, almost 3 million last year.
Right.
Where do you see the next 12 months, the next 60 months? Like, where do you see a real estate business going?
Yeah, so what I would like to do is, double double my production.
Okay.
Right. So we're making changes to make that happen.
All right. Yeah. Well, and you will. If you're in the right place, you're getting education, you're getting training, you're getting coaching. So you're definitely in the right place for that. And then where do you see the boutique going? Are you guys in a space that can handle growth for the next few years, or probably are you busting at the seams, literally going to need to expand that as well?
I mean, it could be expanded, but I do want to focus on e-commerce. So I just want to expand, worldwide and not necessarily expand the brick and mortar side of it. So my goal is just expanding and getting more people aware of the boutique, and they just expand our online experience.
That's smart. Keep the brick and mortar expenses down and do more online sales.
Right. So that's the goal.
All right, got it. So share a story. I mean, people will see you now and say, "Oh, you've probably always had it easy," or you're successful. You've got this whole business, and you're selling real estate. You got it going on, and you serve not just Memphis area, but I guess that's very close to Mississippi. So you actually go over into the DeSoto area of Mississippi as well, kind of cover that whole territory. But what would you say to the person that says, "Oh, you got lucky," or "It was easy for you"? Share a little bit of your story of maybe when it wasn't as easy.
Yeah, just being a young adult, just making decisions, becoming a teen mom, so soon. That wasn't easy at all. But remember, when we do make mistakes, we can overcome those mistakes, and they can actually encourage us and push us to go to the next level. So just use them to go to the next level. Don't use it as an excuse and get stuck there, but just come out and keep going.
Yeah, that's good. So you have to keep going. You have to keep pushing because, especially when you have a little one, or I'm sure not a little.
Yeah, no.
But failure's not an option.
Exactly.
And that in of itself is motivation.
Right.
So where are you with the house? Have you started now branching out, and do you have investment goals, for the next 5 years?
Yeah, so right now I do have a few rental properties as well. I do want to invest more and maybe get into the short-term rentals, get into that side of things. So I'm just, setting some additional goals. But
I love you're so humble. You don't want to. You're so humble. So first house at 23 years ago.
Yeah.
Multiple rental properties now, and I'm assuming primary a brick and mortar business. A bustling real estate business. You are a rock star.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I've got a quote of the day.
Okay.
I know, quote of the day came fast on you, right? I know. Right, I know. Right, I know. He's gonna send me a quote of the day. Is there anything that you want to anything you want me to? I can steer the questions anyway. If there's something else you want to talk about, or you can tell me that I can ask certain questions.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the key was, being a teenage mom. That was kind of like my struggle.
Okay. Do you mind if I dig a little deeper and more in that area and what that was like, and where did you go? Where did you work? What did you do at that time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have the work phone with you?
Yeah, it's in my bag. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Want me to just keep going and go the other side to come back to the quote of the day? We'll just keep talking. Okay. All right. So I want to kind of, like I said, I know you've accomplished so much, but and you shared a little bit about that, what that motivation was. But if you could kind of rewind the clock, 15 years or whenever that was, you're 16 years old, you have a new son, what did you do at that time to get by, to get through, to put food on the table?
Mm-hmm. Well, I did have my mom. She was my backbone. So as a result, I was able to continue to go to high school. I worked various jobs. I worked fast food. I worked at the local grocery store. I've always worked since the age of 14. So I had to work. I had to go to school. And I also, I did want to go away to college, but I stayed home since I did, have a son. So I just went to the local university in our area and just had to keep going, working. I wasn't able to be a traditional student. I couldn't stay on campus. I had to, come back home, take care of my son, and, go back and forth, work, go to school, and start over again.
Right. Be a parent.
Exactly.
Take classes full time.
Right.
Work full time.
Right.
Make some money. Go to so that you can pay some bills. So that's And then was there ever a time where you said, that I don't know if I can do this?
I can't say I ever I'm sure I had the thought, I think it was hard when he was a baby and I was still in high school, and had to do all that work at home and, taking care of baby. Because I would count down just waiting on my mama to come home like, it's your turn now.
Right.
Right. Come on home from work. I need
Right.
you.
Okay.
Right. So that was, the rough part, getting through that transition.
Yeah.
And then I just had so much support. All of my friends and their family, they helped me as well, so I was still able to lead a semi, normal, path.
Young as old.
Yeah, I'm just still able to get out and do things just because I had so much support.
Yeah, and that's important. And a lot of times we sometimes we take it for granted, our parents and what they do and their sacrifice that they do, but that's really what shapes us.
Oh,
so that mold, that work ethic, it sounds like you got from your mom of what it takes to make it happen. And I'm sure she's very proud of you now with real estate entrepreneur, real estate business owner, other small business owners. So that's you've accomplished a lot.
Oh yeah, and she's still so supportive. I think she works at the boutique part-time. That keeps her young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sounds like you're just getting started. If you're going to be doubling your business, spreading the online business, you're just getting started, expanding the real estate empire.
Right, right.
Is your son curious about real estate?
He's curious about it.
Okay.
Not curious enough, but he is curious about it. Yeah.
Okay. Is he helping you on the boutique side at all, or not just yet? Not yet.
Not yet.
You just admiring from afar right now. Right. Yeah, I know. But when he wants some gas money, I'm sure he comes.
Oh,
he comes,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's good stuff. Let me go to the quote of the day.
Okay.
Let's see. Quote of the day. Okay. Quote of the day. Look at my success. I didn't achieve it overnight. It has been the product of many years of struggle. And every year, my times have shown gradual improvement. Mo Farah. What do you think about that?
Oh, that was powerful.
Mm-hmm. All right, awesome. So let me ask you, if we're in, and I guess, I don't know if there are different contact numbers. If we want to talk to you about from the boutique side, you can share that. But if we want to reach you, if we're in Memphis and, maybe we want to buy a house with you or we have a house to sell in the Memphis area or the DeSoto area of Mississippi, how will we reach you?
Well, I have a website. It's tnbizlady.com. And I'm also on Instagram, tnbizlady_realtor.
Is that TNB or TNB?
TNBIZ lady.
Oh, okay. TNBIZ lady.
Yes.
Sells real estate?
Yes.
Okay. .com. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Any phone number you want to plug as well?
Yeah. 901-859-8792.
All right. So if you're in Memphis or in the DeSoto area, then you know who to reach out to. Tanika here. You're a superstar. I love it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.